Good morning. United States President Donald Trump is moving to significantly tighten the rules for mail-in voting across the country. In a major development, President Trump has signed an executive order that aims to introduce stricter regulations for absentee ballots and grant the federal government a say in voter registration lists. This move has already triggered strong opposition from Democrats and civil rights organizations who vow to challenge the order in court. For a considerable time, President Trump has been a vocal opponent of mail-in voting. His administration cites concerns over election integrity, despite a lack of verifiable evidence for widespread fraud in past elections. The newly signed executive order is designed to address these concerns by implementing a series of reforms. Under the provisions of this new order, the Department of Homeland Security, in collaboration with the Social Security Administration, will be tasked with creating a comprehensive list of eligible voters for each state. Furthermore, the United States Postal Service, or USPS, will be prohibited from sending mail-in ballots to individuals who are not included on the officially approved voter list of their respective state. To enhance security and traceability, all future ballots are mandated to be dispatched in secure envelopes featuring unique barcodes, allowing for their complete tracking throughout the electoral process. This executive order follows President Trump's earlier unsuccessful attempts to push a broader election reform through Congress. Those previous plans would have required voters to present an identification document at the polls. However, critics of that proposal pointed out that a significant number of Americans do not possess such an identification document, which would effectively disenfranchise them. Critics of the latest executive order are swift to express their strong disapproval, viewing it as a direct encroachment on the constitutional authority of individual states to manage their own elections. Many question President Trump's legal authority to issue such a sweeping directive. The order is intended to take effect for the upcoming midterm elections scheduled for November 3rd, a timeline that amplifies the urgency of the legal challenges. Civil rights groups and Democratic leaders have immediately announced their intentions to pursue legal action against the order. Derrick Johnson, the president of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or NAACP, stated unequivocally that the order will not stand. Election expert David Becker has characterized the new directive as clearly unconstitutional. California Governor Gavin Newsom has also vowed to challenge the president in court. Under the United States Constitution, the responsibility for conducting elections primarily rests with the individual states, not the federal government. For years, President Trump has asserted, without providing substantiating evidence, that his defeat in the 2020 presidential election was attributable to widespread voter fraud, particularly through mail-in voting. The timing of this order is also significant, as President Trump's Republican Party is facing the prospect of a potential defeat against the Democrats in the congressional elections this November, adding another layer of political tension to the debate. This developing story highlights the ongoing political battle over election procedures and the delicate balance of power between state and federal authorities in the United States. We will continue to follow this story as legal challenges unfold. What's your take on Trump tightens mail-in voting rules, sparks backlash? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.